and welcome. My name is Kayla Blackwell. This is my first time combining two of my great loves, cooking and video production, so please bear with me. Since I was a young girl, I enjoyed getting into the kitchen and making something sweet or cooking something delicious. I've often found that it's a therapeutic outlet for me. It's a love that up until now only those closest to me have benefited from. Now, my skills are self-taught. And my curiosity comes from seeing a recipe online or in a book that I thought looked good, and I went with it. Baking is a learning experience for me, and quite often I'm surprised by the results. My other great love is video and audio production. I have a bachelor's in mass communication from Lander University, and I have loved getting my hands dirty in some form of video and audio production since I was a teenager. I even once had dreams of going to film school. I thought, why couldn't I combine these two skills? The premise is to show that while I am self-taught in the cooking skills, and my ideas are usually born of already written recipes that I have tweaked here and there, such as a case with one of my favorite meals, a pizza quesadilla that I've tweaked until I fell in love with it. However, sometimes my ideas literally come right from the book, as is the case with today's creation, your typical standard blueberry muffin. I thought starting with something sweet would be nice. I always love having some type of baked good in the house. It makes for an easy breakfast or snack when you need it. So let's head into the kitchen and get started. First off, for a blueberry muffin to become a blueberry muffin, you need blueberries. You can use the store-bought frozen kind, but for today's episode, I'm actually using fresh, picked right from the backyard. Follow me and let's go get some fresh blueberries for the muffins.
I'm gonna let Bridget roam around some. And I am coming down here to the blueberry bush of blueberries all over it. Many of them aren't ripe, obviously, but there are a lot of them that are. So, I am going to pick a few. This right here. This one. This. Oops, I dropped one. But as you can see, right here, and here, here, and just, ooh. They just pop right off, kind of like that. And this bush is actually on the neighbor's property. See? But he is a nice old man who lets us pick the ones on our side of the fence. And just pick enough to fill that little container up. It's all I need for our video. Now that I'm done pecking the blueberries, here we go, blueberries. I'm going to go back into the house. Me and Bridget are. Isn't that right, Bridget? Yeah. She's up on the deck. And we have just enough blueberries to finish our video, and then some. And now that we have our blueberries, we need to wash them. So that's what I'm about to do. Just pour them in the colander, like that. Wash them, like so. Just to get all the rest of the mud and dirt off of
Now, I'm across the kitchen and I have my prep station with my other ingredients all set up over here. You see all this? Okay. And ready for me to mix it all together. This is where it all comes together. And as you can see, I have two bowls. One for the dry ingredients, that's this bowl, and one for the wet, this one. Okay, that one goes on to the side for it now. We're going to focus on the dry ingredients. In the big clear bowl, I need you to combine 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour. Like so. Then I need you to add 1/3 cup of sugar. This. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And 1/4 teaspoon of salt in the bowl. Make sure that these items are combined well. And okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to combine them thoroughly, like so. And then what I want you to do is to make a little well in the middle of them, like this. For your wet ingredients. Now, this little yellow bowl is for the wet ingredients. First things first, crack the egg into the bowl. And then add 3/4 cup of milk. Any type of milk will really do, but this is whole milk. It's what we use in this house. And 1/4 cup of cooking oil. Vegetable oil is usually preferred in these recipes, but this is actually olive oil, and it does the same job. It's what I had on hand today. I wouldn't try anything with vegetable or olive for this recipe, but so that's just my recommendation, okay? So pour that in, like so. And stir these items completely together, like so. Just like this. And of course, you gotta make sure that egg gets all beaten up, scrambled, whatnot. Make sure it's completely stirred in, like this. Now, we take these wet ingredients, we pour them in the well in the middle of the dry ingredients that I made earlier. Like that. Stir everything together until it's moist. The batter should be a little lumpy. And now that we have our batter, now what we need to do is, and there's about 3/4 cup of blueberries here. And they've been chilling since I cleaned them up. And you just fold them in like this. Into your batter. Make them all nice and spread out. something like that. Pretty cool, huh? Temporarily, I'm going to set this batter aside and focus on our baking pan. And this recipe calls for 12 muffins. So I've made a pan that can hold that amount that I set aside earlier. Something like this. And you can either grease the cups with cooking spray or butter or margarine, whatever you want to use. But in my experience, that can be messy when trying to pull the muffins from the pan. So, today I will be using liners. These. And they're actually cupcake liners, but you see the birthday balloons on them. But that's what I had on hand, and I felt it was a better option for today. But it's like, but a little whimsy. And we just place them in the pan, like so. And it looks something like this when you're done. Now, what you need to do is spoon the batter into the tins, and it should be about 2/3 cup full. So, your muffins, and they should look something kind of like this when you're done tinning them. And they should look something kind of like this when you're done tinning them. So, with that being said, now we need to place these muffins in a 400-degree oven, which I've preheated while I was mixing the batter and all this for about 20 minutes. Look like that in the oven. And we are just going to close it. And we start timer. Start. And now we wait. Now, it took a little bit more time than the recipe called for to get these looking like this, but they're perfect. So, that's a good thing. And to get the muffins to cool down faster, I kind of like to remove them from the pan and put them on a cooling rack, like the one you're seeing here. Cool down a little bit faster than, say, they would in this pan, which is still hot from the oven. Sometimes just gotta have a little help with the fork. Pop them right out. Now these need to wait about 5 to 10 minutes to cool off completely while they're on the rack, but they smell really good, and even my dogs are running through the fence wanting them. So, alright, so these should have rested enough that they are cool enough to eat, but nonetheless, here we go. That's really good. Well, that's all I have for this video. My name is Kayla Blackwell, and I'll try to stay tuned.